You guys probably saw this video before, but I'm doing an update video. This is a very popular gun. It's gotten tons of coverage, tons of media out there about it, but this is a Springfield Prodigy. This is the 1911 double stack or 1911 DS. What you see right here is this is the Springfield /Hex Dragonfly optic with the AOS mounting plate that it came with. Then you have the Surefire X300. When these Prodigies came out, you had a whole array of different types of coverage. You had people that had nothing but issues. You had people like me that have had almost no issues at all. So it was kind of widespread, and all I can report on is my own experiences. All right, now a couple features. As mentioned before, this is an optics ready gun. So you have the AOS mounting system. Depending on what optic you want to mount, you can change your optic mounting plate right here. Now, right here on the front, after you take the light off, right up here on the front, you have a 5-slot pick rail. I love these X300s. You get a full-size optic, and it just slightly protrudes past the barrel, which I think is a great thing. That means you can press your light against something without pushing the slide and barrel out of battery. Other than that, you have your skeletonized hammer, skeletonized trigger, and a nice comfy extended beaver tail out here, and it's contoured nicely, keeps you from getting that bite. If you ever fired one of the old officers 1911s like the Colts, you just have that little nub. And then very similar to the Staccatos and other 2011s, you have an actual grip module, so you can change this out if you find something else that you like. Whereas I think this one has a very good texturing, very good stippling. I don't really have much of a desire to change this out other than just to customize stuff, which I love doing. Pimping my guns out is fun. That said, you also have standard suppressor high sights. The front one is a fiber optic. The back one is just a black serrated sight. So what's nice about that is you get a co-witnessing between your red dot and then your sights. So if your red dot fails, you still have some backup sights that you can go to. Some red dots actually have the little notch cut into the red dot that's built into the red dot to prevent that. You know, if you have sights that are lower than the height of your red dot, you can use the built-in cutouts on your red dot. But better yet, I just prefer the suppressor high sights. And one thing you might notice is this rear sight is actually on the optic plate. So you could change the optic plate, the sight comes off with it. So you can change your sights, red dot combination. Now it's time for me to mention my major channel supporters, ETS or Elite Tactical Systems. ETS makes those cool translucent magazines in all different types of capacities for all different model firearms. They also make these guys. These are the ETS cam speed loaders. These guys prevent what is called mag thumb. You know, when you're shooting for hours all day and you load each round one by one with your thumb, that causes sore thumbs. So what we're gonna do is show you real quick how to prevent mag thumb using the ETS speed loaders. This right here is an OEM Glock magazine. What you do is you take the magazine and you insert it into the speed loader. What's kind of cool about this guy is you don't actually have to handle the rounds. What you do is you take a row of rounds with the speed loader. You just take a row, you scoop them up like that. All right, so now I have 10 rounds loaded up. I had never actually had to handle the ammunition, which is pretty cool. You take the little plunger doohickey right here, and then boom, that's it. It loads your magazine, -1, yeah. It loads your magazine, and I never even had to handle these rounds. No sore thumb, no mag thumb. Thank you, ETS. All right, so this is the missus right here, and she has never fired this before. What are your thoughts before you start shooting it?
The grip is thicker.
It's thick, yeah, it's a double stack.
So it's a little harder for my hands to fit around, but I like the texture because I feel like I'm not sacrificing my grip at all with the larger grip. Wait, what's it called? Handle?
Yeah, grip.
Handle, okay. I like the weight balance, it seems good. So yeah, I'm excited.
We'll shoot away.
Okay. I like this a lot.
It's comfy, right?
Yeah, it is. It's like, yeah, there's hardly any recoil, basically.
So far, just for this video, the intro that I showed you guys, I fired about 130 rounds without a single failure, without a single malfunction. Let's go ahead and dump the mag. And actually what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna shoot into the dirt. The reason I'm doing that is I'm gonna see if the slide cycles fast enough, faster than I can shoot at least. Again, I'm just gonna shoot into the dirt. Yeah, kept up just fine. All right guys, so just for this video, just what I've shot to get this thing filmed, I put another 300 rounds through it. Most of that B-roll or shooting footage should be somehow incorporated into this video. Now overall, the Prodigy, I've probably put over 1,500 rounds through since I've owned it. I periodically take it out just to shoot, even when I'm filming other guns. It's a fun gun to shoot. The price has gone down on these a little bit, and I'll go ahead and list on the video how much it's currently going for from a couple different websites. I can honestly tell you, I don't remember a time where I've had a failure on this gun. The only thing I've ever had a failure of, like I said, related to the lighter recoil spring, and this thing was brand spanking new. When I put the magazine in, I go to release it, and then this thing kind of just doesn't do anymore, of course. Well, sometimes that slide would kind of just sort of sit open like that. Of course, now that I put over 1,000 rounds through, probably closer to 1,500, the spring seems to be lightening up a little bit. The slide seems to be cycling a little bit faster, like there's a little less friction on it. The trigger also seems to be smoothing out a little bit too. Now, I've never had a big complaint with the trigger. I've had a few 1911s, but I've never owned a 2011 style gun. But this trigger felt on par with all the other ones that I've fired. It was nothing to write home about, but it seemed to function well. Well, I can tell you, now that things are kind of loosening up, I can say that trigger actually feels pretty good. And the reset, very short reset, very crisp reset, very audible reset. So overall, very fun gun to shoot. Now I think with the current price, this gun is probably one of the best values out there, because I mean, you're getting a 2011, you're getting a double stack firearm, you're getting 20 round capacity with 9mm, extremely soft to shoot, extremely fun to shoot. And I'm not trying to shill for Springfield. I can honestly tell you this is a really fun gun to own. It's a great value for what you get out of it. You can start doing competitions with it. It's an entry level competition ready firearm. Now there are other things you can do to it, but as is, it seems to work out pretty well. Well, thank you all for watching. I've been dying to get my update video out for you guys on the Springfield Prodigy DS 1911. It's been performing really well. This is one of my top 5 handguns in the collection. Kind of goes up there with the Desert Eagle, the 500, and some of the sentimental stuff that I have. So thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'll see you guys later.